an afternoon of work, or thousands of dollars fixing your house. Today we're going to talk about some very simple maintenance things to do and some things you can just look for, but really will save you lots of money in the long run if you just look for these items and get the things done. So I'm going to start with the big one. The big one is crawl space. I know it's kind of creepy. Look, take your kid with you. If there's anything weird down there, you can feed your kid to it first so that you can make a safe exit. But just go down there in your crawl space and check things out. You want to make sure there's no leaks. You want to make sure there's no like gaping cracks in your foundation. And then just look around some of the floor joists, some of the wood. Make sure there's not weird patterns on the wood. That could be a sign of like fungus or growth. You should get that stuff checked out. Just make sure there's nothing strange going on. Speaking of wood, you want to go on the exterior of your home and look for any exposed wood, particularly that the stain has faded or the paint is peeling. Get those taken care of so the wood doesn't rot. Another wood-related item, because termites like wood. Look, just when you're in that crawl space, you can look for brown tubes on your foundation and take a walk around the exterior and in your garage. They have to make a way from the ground into actual wood. Otherwise, you can call like pest companies and get like on a yearly program if you wanted to do that as well. A tip with the termites, be careful about using mulch. Particularly, you do not want like dirt or mulch getting up to where wood would be, because that's just an easy path for them to get from there to that wood. So keep that spacing like a minimum of 6 inches. Gutters. Gutters are a great thing to have on a home, but if they're not maintained, they can become a source of a roof leak, particularly if there gets to be the little propeller things in there or leaves build up over time. That creates a dam for the water, which can cause it to back up into your roof. So you need to check those gutters. Just make sure they're cleaned out and flowing properly at least once a year. Foundation stuff, real quick, just take a walk around the house and look for any new cracks that weren't there previously. Another thing that you can do that kind of is a sign of maybe some settling or shifting is if your door jambs are like rubbing when you close the door. That could be a sign of something you might need to just keep an eye on. And lastly, you want to make sure the AC unit is level, that the pad hasn't shifted and settled over time, and that the unit itself is cleaned, like dust and grass. Clean that out from the inside, blow it out, so that unit is functioning as well as possible and as efficiently as possible. These are all things that I've learned from my time in real estate, particularly looking over lots of home inspections. So fix these items before they really become a problem. Andy Simmons with Property Gurus, always happy to answer any questions.